a safe and productive work environment is crucial to the success of a business and corporation. Consultant and author Dr. Jonathan King is joining us now to talk about making an organization more inclusive at every level. Welcome, Doctor.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
So glad to have you here. Let's start with the difference between a diverse work environment versus having an inclusive work environment. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I sure can. I've been in a lot of diverse work environments all throughout my life. And, work environments can be diverse, meaning that you have people from many different ethnic and cultural backgrounds that are in the room. They're kind of like in the workspace, but they don't talk to each other, or they don't feel good around each other, or certain groups are being ostracized. And so you have diversity, but you don't have what I call unity. And, looking at this picture in the background, you see all of these wonderful, diverse flowers. Now, you can have flowers that are in different parts of the garden, but when you have all of those beautiful flowers together and they look like they're in a harmonious state, that is what I call inclusion.
What's the ticket? How do you make it more inclusive?
Well, making it more inclusive is, first of all, trying to understand the mindset of the managers and the people that work in that environment. So you have to understand that all of us have implicit biases. We grow up with implicit biases. It's something that we couldn't help, right? Our parents, our teachers, the people that we lived around, they put those implicit biases in our head. And then, when we got out into society, we began to act a certain way around certain people based on how we were programmed. So I call it kind of like this programming. And so some of the biases that we have are totally false, and so what I try to do is get people to understand that we have to begin with acknowledging, number one, that we have implicit biases.
Very interesting. And if somebody, Dr. Jonathan King, wants to get your book, because we understand you wrote a book, what should they do?
Okay, they can actually go to my website. It's jkingconsulting.com. That book is about to be released on amazon.com. It'll be coming out in the next few weeks. They can actually access it there, or they can actually call me directly at 408-688-4145. And in that book, it describes the program that I have called ADAPT.
Well, we are certainly glad you opened the door to this conversation. Dr. Jonathan King, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Nice to meet you as well.
And we'll be right back.